Hello, I'm Lauren and welcome to Rising Earth News, where we're telling the stories from individuals, businesses and communities from around the world that are providing positive solutions to the climate crisis. On today's episode, we're going to be recapping this month's interviews and we're going to be summarising some key points for you to take climate action. In March, we featured Tracy West from the Word Forest organisation, Beth Birch from the Washing Machine Project, Sharon Lashley from Climate Action North and sustainability blogger Becky Fox. Then we'll be taking a look at the 2020 Ashton Award winner for clean air in UK towns and cities. And finally, we'll be checking in with the latest updates in our renewable energy report. First up is Tracy West from the Word Forest organisation, a UK-based charity that plants trees, builds classrooms, facilitates education and also supports women's empowerment groups in Kenya. In light of Tracy's interview, here are some of our own top tips to initiate climate action.
Try calculating your carbon footprint at carbonfootprint.com. Everything we do on this earth has an impact, and once you find out your footprint, you can start changing things in your own personal life and in your school, university or workplace. Secondly, we recommend that you watch Word Forest Organisation's film #Trees Are the Key to learn about the vital environmental and educational work they're doing in Kenya and how you can support them.
Next, we spoke to Beth from the Washing Machine Project, a project that aims to alleviate the burdens associated with hand washing. Here's what you can do to support their work and mobilise positive action.
Educate yourself on the burdens of hand washing. 70% of the world's population do not have access to a washing machine, and women constitute the majority of the world's poor population and often carry the burden of washing. So speak out and spread the word. You can also donate to the Washing Machine Project's fundraiser. They are 74% towards raising £15,000 to help build and transport portable, water-saving, manual washing machines to the world's most vulnerable people. See the link here and in the caption below. You can also check out what a circular economy is and why it is vital that we work towards one. It aims to redesign growth, focusing on positive society-wide benefits. This economic model seeks to make products reusable so their life cycle is extended, and investing in renewable energy that doesn't destroy our planet's limited natural resources. This can be seen in the way that the Washing Machine Project designs their machines so that they are long-lasting and are made from materials that can be easily recycled.
Next up is Sharon Lashley from Climate Action North, an organisation that works with businesses, schools and communities to mobilise action and inspire change in the climate emergency. Here are some more tips that inspired us from Sharon's interview.
Firstly, find out more about Climate Action North's environmental and educational projects by reading their blog and checking out their website so you can support their brilliant work. Their wide variety of projects aim to connect local communities together to drive climate action and spread awareness. Also, one small action can make a big difference. Did you know that 74% of district, county, unitary and metropolitan councils have declared a climate emergency to date? Let's make it 100. This means your council has acknowledged that they need to act on the causes and impacts of climate change. There is a template emailed by Greenpeace for you to download in the caption below. Sign it and send it off today. Similarly, if you're in education, email your school, college or university and demand them to declare a climate emergency. Download the package on the UK Student Climate Network's website now.
Finally, we spoke to Becky about how she still finds the time to fit sustainability into her everyday life while still doing the things that she loves most.
Becky recommends that firstly, we buy less and buy smart. Minimise your waste where you can. Try to avoid products with excess packaging and don't forget about pre-loved and reused items. Think about where your money is going, so support sustainable and local companies that are committed to being transparent with their consumers. Your power as a shopper does have an impact. Secondly, educate yourself by signing up for some courses with the UN's educational platform, the Sustainable Development Goals Academy. The courses are completely free and focus on all aspects of sustainability. They are a great way to find out more about what your environmental interests are and how you can help to educate others.
Now let's take a look at the 2020 Ashton Awards winner for clean air in UK towns and cities, Ecargo Bikes, the company providing zero emissions delivery solutions across the country.
My name is Andres Algren and I'm a rider/hub supervisor here at Ecargo Bikes. As a cycle courier company, we're much more energy efficient than any other form of transport. It's better to deliver on a cargo bike because it's cleaner, faster, and the customers are just happy to see their shopping arriving on a bike. Co-op is our main client currently. We also have collaborations with the local authorities delivering parcels. We're employed on a full contract, which is a good way to work because you're not stressing, you're not trying to jump the red lights, take unnecessary risks just to get your job done on time. My favourite part of the job is actually arriving to the customer's house with the groceries, just to see a big smile on their face. So.
Finally, I'll pass you on to Claire Nazir, who brings us this month's Renewable Energy Report.
And now for your latest renewable energy newsflash. In Southeast Asia, Bangladesh's garment industry aims to go solar-powered. Manufacturing apparel and garments accounts for 45% of Bengali energy consumption, but the main trade body that represents manufacturers has signed an agreement with the government for manufacturers to receive support to go green. The support package includes low-cost financing and information on installations for rooftop solar and energy-efficient measures. Bangladesh is the world's second biggest apparel producer after China, making both the challenge and opportunities huge. In the UK, landlords are being offered a range of green mortgages. Paragon Bank has launched a new buy-to-let mortgage scheme, which encourages landlords to make their properties more energy efficient by offering a lower deposit, no product fee, and a free valuation on properties which have an EPC rating between A and C. The developments in the green mortgage space line up with government aims that all properties with new tenancies will need to be at least C rated by 2025, although the latest support scheme for landlords to green their homes has just been axed. The Green Homes Grant encouraged landlords to invest in energy efficient measures like insulation and heat pumps, but the poorly organised scheme didn't last long. Transport giant Google Maps has announced it will offer users an eco-friendly option for their routes. Google has announced it's going to take into account data on traffic, road inclines and other factors to calculate the most carbon-saving route for travellers to use when driving. They say that the feature will be launched in the US first, later this year, and that it will now be the default option for all drivers. Where there is a faster route, drivers will be given information on the environmental impact of this. But the Director of Product at Google, Russell Dick, has said, what we're seeing is for around half of routes, we're able to find an option that's more eco-friendly with minimal or no time cost trade-off. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has announced a new target of reaching 50% renewable energy by 2030. The target is going to require huge investments in solar, as less than 1% of the country's energy currently comes from renewables. Saudi Arabia's wealth is generally associated with its huge oil-producing capacity, so there are some criticisms around how this target is going to be met. But the Crown Prince has high aspirations, as he has also announced that he has plans to plant 10 billion trees in the coming decades. He stated that the climate crisis has increased desertification, dust storms, air pollution, and damaged the Saudi economy and its citizens' health. It seems neighbouring countries are also starting to take climate change seriously, with the UAE aiming to reach the 50% target by 2050 and Abu Dhabi aiming for 2030. One-third of the UK's biggest companies in the FTSE 100 have now signed up to the United Nations Race to Zero campaign. The campaign is the largest ever global alliance which is committed to achieving net zero emissions by 2050 and is backed with science-based targets and detailed plans. Pledges to the scheme have doubled in the past 5 months during the COVID-19 pandemic. Companies that have signed up to the scheme include AstraZeneca, BT, Sainsbury's and Unilever. This is in addition to more than 2,000 companies globally who have joined the pledge, many of which aim to be carbon neutral before 2050. That's all for Rising Earth Renewables. Back to Lauren.
Thank you for watching Rising Earth News. Subscribe to our channel and check out our social media for daily positive eco news and weekly interviews. We'd love to hear about how you are helping us to create a more sustainable world as we finally emerge out of lockdown. Stay safe, stay green, and be a part of the age of restoration. Thank you.